What if your brain is more like a smartphone than you think? Constantly buzzing, seeking updates, always on. This isn't just a modern metaphor. It's a profound insight into our neural circuitry. Imagine your brain as an incredibly sophisticated device, but one that was designed for a world of scarcity, not endless notifications. A fascinating 2019 study from the University of California explored this concept, focusing on what they termed intermittent abstinence in dopamine-driven behavior. They observed rats subjected to unpredictable rewards, much like the inconsistent likes or messages we receive on social media. The striking finding? These animals developed compulsive checking behaviors, frantically searching for rewards, even when those rewards were scarce. Does this sound familiar? Our brains, optimized through evolution for survival and finding rare resources, are now overwhelmed by a constant, artificial stream of unpredictable stimulation. Are we inadvertently training our brains to be perpetually restless, always on the lookout for the next digital hit, mimicking those rats in their cage of constant stimulation? Here's a mind-blown moment. Dopamine isn't a fuel gauge telling you how much pleasure you have. It's more like a GPS, guiding you toward potential rewards. The common myth of a dopamine detox is that it somehow boosts your dopamine levels, making you feel more vibrant. But the reality is far more nuanced and powerful. A true detox doesn't increase dopamine. It restores your brain's sensitivity to it. Think of it like a worn-out ear. You don't need more volume. You need to clean out the wax so you can hear clearly again. A compelling 2021 Harvard study found that people who intentionally reduced their screen time didn't report lower overall dopamine levels. Instead, they reported a significantly higher satisfaction from non-digital real-world rewards, like a meaningful conversation, the beauty of nature, or the taste of a home-cooked meal. Isn't that a striking thought? It's not about deprivation, but about recalibration. But how does this rewiring actually play out in real life? To illustrate this rewiring, let me introduce you to Anna. She's a 32-year-old marketing professional who, like many of us, found herself perpetually glued to her phone, constantly checking Instagram. Before her experiment, Anna felt burned out, frequently anxious, and found her motivation tied to the fleeting validation of likes and comments. She decided to go offline for 30 days. The first 2 weeks were a struggle. She noticed genuine cravings to check her phone, even for simple things like emails. This is a crucial point. The brain resists change. But by day 21, something shifted. Anna rediscovered hobbies she loved, like painting and hiking. She felt a profound sense of calm and, surprisingly, became even more focused and motivated at work. Her detox wasn't about deprivation. It was about reclaiming her focus and discovering that genuine satisfaction comes from within, not from external digital signals. Does this resonate with any part of your daily experience? But what if I told you there are immediate, simple steps you can take today to begin your own rewiring process? Ready to give your brain a mini reset right now? Here are 3 practical exercises you can implement immediately to begin rewiring your reward system. First, try the 5-minute rule. Set a timer for just 5 minutes. When it rings, immediately stop all screen activity, no matter what you're doing, and engage in something physical. Stretch, drink a glass of water, walk to another room. This creates a powerful pattern: interrupt. Second, rewire with a ritual. Instead of mindlessly scrolling during a spare moment, replace it with a 2-minute mindfulness exercise. Count your breaths or name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear. This trains your brain to find calm in the present, not in the digital. Finally, the empty phone test. Leave your phone in another room for 1 hour. Notice the initial urge to check it, then observe how your mind fills that void. You might find yourself thinking more creatively, problem-solving, or simply observing your surroundings. Imagine what just an hour of true disconnection could reveal about your own creative potential. Here's another mind-blown moment. Your brain is a capitalist. It loves novelty, not necessarily value. This brings us to the fascinating field of neuroeconomics. Dopamine isn't just about pleasure, it's the brain's internal stock market, constantly predicting rewards. It's most active not when you get a reward, but when you anticipate one. The unpredictable nature of social media notifications, the ding that might be something interesting, lights up your dopamine pathways like a Christmas tree. Our evolutionary history plays a crucial role here. Our ancestors' brains prioritized survival, the search for scarce food or safety. They were wired to find novelty in a sparse world. Today, the digital world offers an artificial, endless stream of novelty, overstimulating a system designed for a completely different environment. Are we inadvertently training our brain to chase fleeting predictions rather than tangible fulfillment? To truly grasp this, let's simplify these intricate concepts with some powerful metaphors. Let's bring it back to our smartphone analogy to make these complex ideas stick. Think of dopamine as a craving app. Your brain, much like your phone, constantly downloads likes, notifications, and endless content as if they were apps, quickly overloading your system. This constant inflow clogs your mental storage, slowing everything down. A dopamine detox, then, isn't about shutting down your phone entirely. It's a factory reset. You're clearing the cache of distractions, deleting unnecessary background processes, and allowing your brain to run smoother, with improved focus and processing speed. Or consider your brain as an overloaded sponge. It eagerly soaks up all the dopamine from screens and digital interactions. But just like a saturated sponge, it needs drying time to effectively absorb new, real-world rewards. Without that drying time, genuine experiences just run off its surface. Doesn't that sound like a familiar feeling, a digital overload? You might be thinking, this sounds like every other self-help video. But wait, this isn't just another motivational hack. This isn't just another unplug and be happier video. We're offering something different, a blend of science, relatable analogies, and specific, actionable steps. Unlike generic advice, our approach roots the concept of rewiring in real, peer-reviewed studies, like the University of California research on compulsive checking and the Harvard study on screen time and satisfaction. We're delving into the actual biological mechanisms at play, explaining how your brain's reward system truly functions. Furthermore, we're not putting pressure on you to fix your life overnight. Instead, the focus is on a gradual, sustainable rewiring process. By using unconventional angles like neuroeconomics and tech metaphors, we aim to make neuroscience not just accessible, but genuinely intriguing. How often do you encounter advice that truly roots itself in scientific exploration rather than just good intentions? We're not asking you to simply be better. We're empowering you with understanding. But here's the ultimate perspective that changes everything about how you approach this entire concept. Here's the final, crucial twist. A dopamine detox isn't a temporary diet you go on and then off. It's a skill you develop, a practice you integrate into your life. You wouldn't detox your muscles by never moving them. You'd train them to become stronger and more efficient. So why detox your brain by starving it of all stimulation? The goal isn't to eliminate dopamine, but to train your brain to thrive on meaningful, enriching rewards rather than just quick, fleeting hits. It's about cultivating a discerning palate for experiences. This means intentionally seeking out activities that offer deep satisfaction, learning a new skill, connecting deeply with others, creating something, or simply being present in nature. If you wouldn't starve your body, why would you starve your mind of the right kind of engagement? Try one of the exercises we discussed today. Then notice how your brain feels, like a phone that's finally unplugged from the cloud, running on its own optimized internal power. What do you think? Share in the comments your insights, or perhaps which of these exercises you're eager to try first.